Alright, so for this video, I will be going over different areas of the Visual Basic Editor interface. And inside the Visual Basic Editor is where we will be actually writing the VBA code. And to access the Visual Basic Editor, we need to activate the Developer tab. If you haven't already done so, please download the VBA practice file from the resources. Once you have this file opened, we need to come up to the File tab, click Options, Customize Ribbon, and then we need to check the Developer box. Click OK. Now our Developer tab up here in our ribbon is now visible. And within this tab, we can access the VB editor, record macros, add buttons and other controls, which we will cover all those things later in the course. But to access the VB editor, we need to click on Visual Basic, or use the shortcut Alt F11 on your keyboard. And what we are viewing now is the Visual Basic Editor. And the Excel application has to be open for us to view this VB editor. Now up here at the top is our menu bar and our toolbar. And this is where we can insert modules, procedures, user forms, run our macros, debug and comment out our code. I know that it looks like a lot, but later in the course we will actually start using these commands and you will get more familiar with them. If you don't see this toolbar down below, you can come up to the View tab, click Toolbars, and then click Edit. And this Edit toolbar will be very helpful later in the course. So that's our menu bar and toolbar. Next, we have the Project window. And if you don't see this window, you can come up to the View tab and click Project Explorer. And within this project window, we have the project name, which is the name of the file. Yours should say VBA Practice. And then we have all the sheets within this workbook, and the workbook itself. And also, if you had any other workbooks open, you would see them here as well. And within this project window, we will also see user forms and modules that we will be adding later in the course. And down below is the Properties window. If you don't see this Properties window, you can come up to the View tab and click Properties window. And the Properties window comes in handy when we start adjusting properties of different buttons and controls within the Developer tab. When we start working with user forms, we will be using this Properties window a lot more. And lastly, this big white area is our Code window. And this is where we will start to write and edit our VBA code. And this window will include all the procedures and functions that we use in our code. So that's basically all the areas of the Visual Basic Editor. I just wanted to get you familiar with the interface first, so you can be more comfortable working inside the VB editor.